crawfish trap I kind of threw together out of extra scrap. I don't know, I haven't tried it, but it's 3 trap designs that I thought might work. Put it down here. And the first one is just this regular funnel cone. This is what I use for my other traps. I have a few of them. It's there's, you know, about a, I don't know how big a hole it is, about almost 2 inches, just enough so they can get in but not get out. You know how it works. You can make that by making a semicircle, which is a half circle, and then you connect the 2 straight ends. Sorry, that's my dog. And they form into a funnel, and I connected them with just a little bit of wire that I spun up and tightened it so it won't come apart. And then I painted it black so they feel more secure, when the crawdads feel more secure. And the next entrance is just like a ramp. I don't know if it works. I just thought of it and thought it was simple to make, so I thought I'd try it. It's also black. The next one is, I don't know if you've ever seen a crab trap, but this is the same type. It's like a hinged joint here, and I can push this, but so they basically just walk in. You can see that, but you can't. It won't come this way because it's got a blocker right here and here on both sides, and that's made using the same little piece of metal, or you can just use a ring. The last part about this trap is I just bent another piece of wire that's stronger into a little hook so I can hook the bait on. I didn't really know where to put it, but this is in the middle of this, and this over here, so I'll try it out and let you guys know how it works. Okay, this is my other trap. It's a kind of a copy of one I saw on the internet, and then I actually ordered it. It's from terrybullard.com, just so you can check that out. The main thing about his traps I think are different is,
okay, a way to test
well, mine
for
are different than
crawdads
his.
Is by tying bacon to
the
a
funnel,
string, maybe
or a truncated
putting a rock
cone,
on top
you
of
could
it,
call
just
it.
leaving it in the water.
It's black.
For at least
on
a
his,
couple
he
hours.
used netting, some type
Somewhere where there
of netting.
is a current, so
But I didn't have any, so I used the
depending on
same
what type of water you're in.
hardware cloth.
scent
It's
will
half
carry
inch, but you can also use
hopefully
quarter
a long
inch or
distance.
whatever. The bait
Another
box
way
is made out
to
of
wear goggles
1/8
or
inch.
something and just flip rocks over,
Not
see if
chicken wire,
anything
it's hardware
jumps
cloth.
out.
And I just
It
picked
might be
that up
kinda
at
scary, but
Amy
it's also a
Hardware.
fun way to do
You
it.
can probably get it anywhere.
A way
So
to catch them
it's
is
24
once again,
inches
with the bacon
from
and
end to
string, and you
end.
can just lift them up out of the
And
water. They usually let go.
the circumference is 30 inches. So you can get a 30 by 24 piece of metal to get that. And then I cut any size hole in it,
so
just
go from
so you
behind.
can get inside it.
And the last way,
And
if
I
you want to
actually
make
use
any
just
kind of
little
meal,
twist
you're going to
ties
need to
to get
buy
it.
or make a trap.
So it's simple.
For
bait
bait, you're going
box
to want to use fish.
It's just
Preferably oily.
just a cube with
If you're a fisherman, just like fish heads and stuff is
one
fine.
opening that you
I've
can
heard that
connect
cat
with
food works. I tried it
a
once and
rubber
it didn't
band,
work.
and you put
I-
fish heads or whatever
I
you're
don't
going to
know.
use.
I don't
bacon,
recommend it just
anything
because
oily.
it's not
Put it in there.
natural in
And I like the bait box because I
and
like
to
to
build
use these overnight.
or buy a trap.
And this way it takes them
for
or they can't eat it really.
eating,
They can smell it and come to
obviously.
it, but they won't eat it.
To buy, you can just look at your local fish
So
stores.
it's better for
or
overnight.
anywhere online. You can get those, and I guess I don't know.
And what I'm gonna do with this is take
to build it,
1
you need
inch or so
hardware
piece of metal,
cloth, which you
2
make
of them,
into a cylinder,
and wrap
and
them
you put
around.
a funnel door in it.
It'll
with
be
a
like
bait
30
box and a
inches.
door to
Because
get your hand in, as mine did.
as you can see, this
And that's
isn't
just an easy way
perfectly
that will
round.
work. Obviously,
and
you're
I
gonna
can't
need a
just
rope
bend this and hope it'll stay.
and some time.
So I'm gonna take 2 pieces of metal and wrap them
legality-wise,
around round, so that'll give
it's
it
legal because
a little bit more
crawdads
weight,
are
so
in
it'll hopefully
abundance,
stay on the
and
bottom,
it doesn't matter if you kill one
and
or
it'll
100,
give it
there's gonna be
shape.
plenty left.
And the
But if
way
you
I
live in
hooked
any
the
other
bait
state
box
besides
in
California,
is I took
you're
just
gonna want to
a
check with your
piece of wire,
state fish and wildlife,
and
whatever.
I weaved it through the
I just
two
don't know,
sides
so ask
of
around.
the bait box and kind of connected it to the outside of the trap. You can see this here and here, and so this moves freely, and I just want to keep that in the middle. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment. I'm making this video because I looked everywhere for kind of instructional videos on how to make this type of trap, and there just really aren't any videos that I saw that actually helped you or helped me. I fish on the American River, which is in California. I don't know everywhere where crawdads are found, but if you live on the American River, there are great places everywhere. I try to use the rocky areas, even though in different places they like mud, but in my experiences they've been more on in rocky areas. I like to throw this thing out at least 10 feet from the shore. One reason for that is so other fishermen won't see it or anyone won't try to steal it, but there are other ways to cover that up. It's hard to see in the water. Definitely tie a rope to it. If the current is moving relatively fast, you might want to put this somewhere where it can't roll around at all, like behind a big rock, or you can weight it down with whatever, I don't know. I've never had to. I like to use trout as bait because I fish for trout, and this way you don't have to throw away the ones that are too small. Whether that's morally wrong, I don't know, but they get used, so yeah.
Okay, a way to test for crawdads is by tying bacon to a string, maybe putting a rock on top of it and just leaving it in the water for at least a couple hours, somewhere where there is a current, so depending on what type of water you're in, the scent will carry hopefully a long distance. Another way is to wear goggles or something and just flip rocks over, see if anything jumps out. It might be kind of scary, but it's also a fun way to do it. A way to catch them is, once again, with the bacon and string, and you can just lift them up out of the water. They usually let go. I don't have much success with this, but this is a way for kids. And if you're brave, you can try with your hands, and a hint is they swim backwards, so go from behind. And the last way, if you want to make any kind of meal, you're going to need to buy or make a trap. For bait, you're going to want to use fish, preferably oily. If you're a fisherman, just like fish heads and stuff is fine. I've heard that cat food works. I tried it once and it didn't work. I don't know. I don't recommend it just because it's not natural in the habitat. And to build or buy a trap is for eating, obviously. To buy, you can just look at your local fishing stores or anywhere online. You can get those in, I guess, I don't know, like a week. To build it, you need hardware cloth, which you make into a cylinder, and you put a funnel door in it with a bait box and a door to get your hand in, as mine did. And that's just an easy way that will work. Obviously, you're going to need a rope and some time. Legality-wise, in California, it's legal because crawdads are in abundance, and it doesn't matter if you kill 1 or 100, there are going to be plenty left. But if you live in any other state besides California, you're going to want to check with your state fish and wildlife, whatever. I just don't know, so ask around.